Hello everyone, this is Aria and thank you so much for joining me on another pick a card reading. For this reading we're going to have 5 piles and it's going to be about, for those of you who are starting a new semester, a new school year, and or a new workplace. And this is just going to be about what you can expect, what could come your way during this semester, school year, or this new job. And for today we have the different decks, the Angel's Answers Oracle, then we have the Universe Prophecy deck, of course the Clow cards from card captor Sakura, and the last one is the Heal Yourself reading cards. Sorry about that. Before we go to the reading, I have a couple of announcements. I predict that in the next 2 weeks I should be ready to do personal readings for those of you who are interested in that. I do have a Facebook page. The link will be in the description below. Please follow it if you really want to get any personal readings, because I will be posting how many openings and when they're closed and whatnot, and I will do my utmost to also post daily readings on the Facebook page as well. So if you're really looking forward to that, then definitely go ahead and follow me on that on the Facebook page that, once again, will be in the description below. I will also provide the names of the decks and oracles that I'm using in the description. The time skips will be in the comments below. Again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry about it and leave the video or choose another pile, because it means it wasn't meant for you and it was meant for someone else. So please keep that in mind. I will ask you that you listen to your intuition. If you pick more than one pile, then that means it's for you. So listen to those. Meditate and pause the video if you need to. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, but this will be pile number 1 right here. This is pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and the last pile number 5. Oh yeah, before I forget, I was planning to do a reveal for the cards for the piles. Sorry about that, my dog is barking. I was gonna do a reveal for the very bottom cards of the piles. That way the energies are, that you can see part of what the energies are going to be like. So for this one, for these Sakura cards, we have the Erase. So Erase is all about, letting go, erasing the past, that which doesn't serve you anymore. And so with that, it's just letting you know that there is going to be a lot of things that you will need to let go of. Again, this will be a general reading, so whatever resonates with you, then it's for you. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then let it go. So once again, it's the Erase for the bottom of the Clow cards. Then we have at the bottom of the Universal Oracle decks, then we have Music. And I will pull it up here for you, and I will have you guys read it, and I will read it for you. For those of you who are first to my channel, I let you guys read the cards here, those that have descriptions here at the bottom, and then I read it for you guys, so that way, for those of you who have visual impairments and stuff like that, who can't really read very well, I read them for you so that you know about it. And for this one, it's saying, feel the vibration of music surges through you. Soothe your soul and release any pent-up energy you are holding. Feel the music and dance. So for this one, again, it's just telling you for the last one, it was just telling you to let go, and this one's telling you to listen to music and let it be your healing guide. Let it be what brings forth your your healing. Your For those of you, you know, who are feeling down, that's the way to go. For this one, for the last one, we for the heal yourself or reading cards, we have home. So for those of you, home is home is where your heart is, basically. So in this case, they're telling you find your home, find your center, and it's the readings are feel like they're gonna be all about finding your center, finding your inner self, and finding your home, whether it's be through meditation, music, dance, going into nature. You'll find it through many different aspects, your home, your sanctuary. And the last one is choose a new direction from the Angel's Answer Oracle. So for those of you, I feel like the path that you're going to you might have to reconsider, or opinions that you might have to reconsider them. So those are the bottom cards of the deck. So let's move on to the reading now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. You have the Glow card. Then you have the Power. Sorry, looked like flower. Power. Then we have Breathe. And I will let you guys read it here, and I will read it for you. There we go. Okay, I will read it for you. It says, breathe in the universal energy that connects mind, body, and soul as one. Feel the energy of life as it flows through every cell of your body. Then we have Love. Then we have Wild. And the last one we have You're Ready. So for this one here, I feel like it's a little bit of everything. A lot of you are really, experiencing the life of, college, being grown up, moving out of your house, from your family, and, just being in love with just being free and wild, and, the power that you now have, the freedom and power, and and it's just very overwhelming. So they're telling you to breathe in a little bit, relax, enjoy the life, enjoy the moments, and let love, and if I can pick up the card, let love guide you, and I will read this one for you because it is a healing card. So let me get the book here real quick. Love. Love is saying, let go of your limiting beliefs of love. Your heart desires more connection, love, and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection in intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspirations, greatness, and the ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and the ability to connect to others. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feelings, and whenever you see people loving each other, and know this is coming to you in a form of love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. Then the action says, focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it cold, frozen, and dark, or is it full of warmth, light, and sweetness? If it is cold and gray, imagine melting the coldness and yellow light with yellow light. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can, with yellow light, who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. See what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and never back from the highest place within them. Them. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. Now the wild card. I will read that one for you as well. Let's see, the wild card. Oh, before I do that, sorry about that. I'm going to show you the book here. Here's the illustration, and here's a little bit of the text. And back to the wild card. Okay, so here's the wild card. And here's a little bit of the text, and I will read it for you. So the wild is saying, there is a wild, untamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gift of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, and untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer, and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, ever cautious and scared. You may stop taking chances and live in a mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Give into your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. Action. Go into nature. A forest is ideal. Find a secluded place. Take off your shoes. Feel the earth or the grass underneath your feet. Breathe in the air. Connect to the untamed quality of nature, animals, weather, seasons, planets, and your ancestors. Move the way tribal people move. Feel the energy of the ground moving into your feet and up your whole body. Make sounds. Let go of control as you move around, touching trees, smelling flowers, etc. If you want to do this inside, find photos of people, animals, or symbols which represent wildness to you. Take a few minutes to look at them and feel what they invoke in you. Put on some tribal or wild music and dance. Do this as often as you can for the next month. So for this one, basically what I'm getting is some of you are just living life, being wild, being free, and just giving love, feeling love, and some of you are just not really feeling it. You're moving into a new place. You're feeling new experiences and just feeling overwhelmed that your walls literally go up. And what they're telling you is go into nature, relax, and just be the true you that you are meant to be, that you're holding back. Release it and let it enjoy the freedom and the overwhelming passion that it has. And all in all, let it be you. Let it be the you that you want to be, that you want to be, that is waiting to be free. And that, when people say, I want to be this, I want to be that, and you have an image of who it is that you want to be, that's your dreams, that, it's just you, then it's most likely that you have hidden within you, that you have locked up inside you, that you don't even know of. Because why you have it locked up, you don't know it because you don't get a chance to get to know it. And that's what people do nowadays. When they go to work and go to school, they have their in-home personality and in-school personality, social personality, and each of us show a different personality, a different side of ourselves that we think society will accept. But they're telling you right now, let society go and just be yourself. Whether society thinks it's good or bad, just as long as you're not doing anything bad, hurting people and stuff, just go for it. Go for it. And really, really, really let it be free. Let it be a part of your power that you can literally get a hold of. And let it be the little light that brings you hope in all that despair and whatnot. Because you might be in a very dark place and you might not be able to see it, but it's there if you look very closely. That's the you that's really, really, really wanting to come out. And you're definitely ready for that. You're definitely ready for that change, for that transformation within yourself, your spiritual self that's really telling you, let love guide you, let the wild in you be free, and let all those emotions that you hold back be your guide. Let it be a manifestation of the true you, basically. Though I do sense that half of you are doing just that, so congratulations, you're doing awesome. And other than that, for those of you who are studying school this year, I believe that's what you need to work on, and being the true you, that unique you. For those of you who are doing that, keep at it. Do your studies and come into your power that you have in your grasp. For those of you who are starting work and are very nervous and just your walls are up, then it's very hard. So release them little by little. Unwind. If work is very stressful, then like the wild says, go to nature, dance, be free, let your spirit soar with the music and the rhythm of the old music, the wild music, or whatever music you resonate with most. And that goes for everybody. Just listen to the music that resonates with you the most, and it will set your spirit free, and it will set you free in the long run. So that's what I have for pile number 1. And onto pile number 2. Pile number 2 is pretty big. So for pile number 2, I got sleep, I'm hearing someone needs sleep, someone needs rest. You got wisdom. And I will have you guys read it, and I'll read it for you. Wisdom is saying, wisdom is understanding, intelligence, knowledge, and the acceptance of life experiences. Be wise. Do not give your power to others. Speak your truth. And then we have fear. And here we go. So that you guys can read it. And then fear is saying, fear has no place in your heart. Distance yourself from drama and destructive situations as you breathe in love. Then we have alchemy. Then we have unleash your creativity. Then we have pride. And then we have it's up to you. And then the last one is within the next few months. So for this reading, it's very deep, honestly, because I'm getting a lot of negativity from it. So a lot of you are in a very stressful situation, mainly because it's, you know, finances and stuff, you know, getting your stuff paid, like for tuition, loans and stuff like that, and just expenses in of it in itself. I can't say that apparently. So they're telling you you need to have some really good nap, because I'm feeling that, you know, your sleep hasn't been very well because you're worrying about a bunch of stuff, exams and, you know, school, new job, you know, job is, you know, it's been very stressful. You don't know what to do. For those of you who are, you know, are in, again, new position in your current job, new job offers that, you know, possibly that you want happening, or, you know, just work has been very stressful with a bunch of stuff. You know, people have been very mean. Office job has been very, very bad. For those of you who are working in the publishing areas, deadlines coming up, you know, everything is just haywire, and they're just telling you right now, fear, you have so much anxiety and fear, just, you know, will I get this done? Is this gonna be coming? It's you know, is, you know, the deadline's coming up, you know, you really don't know if the material's gonna be coming in time. You're already late on some other projects, and you're just like, your fear is skyrocketing, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? But this card is here telling you, the wisdom card is telling you, you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge and everything that you need in order to get through this. Let your creativity unleash. Let it free, because for some of you, you have ideas. You have many ideas. For those of you who are, you know, in businesses, proposing a new project or a new, or just new stuff in and of itself, you have creativity, and your pride itself, you're like, you know, they're not gonna accept it, or, you know, it's not really worth it. Let it go. Let your pride go, and let it free, because I know you have ideas, because alchemy is here. Alchemy is, you know, creativity. Yes, creativity. Ideas, projects, whether it be medicine, in the medicine field, potions, or whether it be in the creative field like art, arts and crafts and stuff like that, you know, that you're wanting to bring forth. For those of you who want to bring those projects in, because you know it's time for that time of the year, the month, you know, that kind of thing, where you know new projects are in the horizon. That, you know, if you have any creative ideas, anything that you want to bring forth, you know, in the next few months, you know, that's kind of like where they're saying, you know, you're in that stage. So it's up to you if you want to bring that forth. But they're telling you, bring it. Let those creativities, those creative ideas, those sparks that you have, let them be known, and let this fear go, and let the love that you have for those creative interests, those creative aspects in you pop and be known. And you know, it'll help you sleep more, because those creative thoughts and those negative thoughts, you know, they're circling your mind, and you're going to sleep and you're like, oh, what about this? Oh my god, I forgot to do this. And oh, the test this week. I didn't study. Well, in this case, you know, just study, you know, before the exam. Just, you know, skim through the material and stuff, and you know this stuff. Just let fear stop controlling you. Just relax, take a deep breath, meditate, and just let it flow, because the more you do that, the easier it'll be for the answer to come to you. For those who have tests, who go to college and you know, have tests every week, you know, every day, and for those of you who are in high school and are, you know, just barely started high school, you're moved from the middle school to the high school, or from elementary school to, you know, middle school, and you know, or from, you know, graduated, and you're like, oh, well, this is overwhelming. I didn't think it'd be this overwhelming going from high school to college, and so much more new experiences, new stuff, and I don't know what to do. Then just sit down, relax, take a deep breath, and let that creativity, let that fear go, and let that pride go. And you're like, I need help. Where do I find this? How do I do this? Let that pride go, and you know, ask someone, ask your classmates, ask, you know, teachers, faculty and stuff, you know, where stuff is and how stuff goes, and you know, that just ask them and let them know, you know, I don't know what to do, what should I do, that kind of thing. And they are willing to help you, and definitely you will be coming into your power if you let your creativity and that pride go. But again, it's up to you if you want to go ahead and do that. It's definitely up to you. That is all that I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And for pile number 3, I have the through card. I have color, and I will let you read it here. And I will read it for you. It says, visualize rainbow colors surrounding you as you breathe in their healing energy from a calm mind and peaceful heart. The truth you seek will emerge. Then we have the golden prophecy. This is basically where this card is just, you know, I'll let you read it for yourself, and then I'll read it for you. And the golden prophecy is a very positive card. It says, yes, everything you touch turns to gold. Believe, achieve, and you will succeed. And then it says an action that you need to take basically it says choose an additional card to use with the golden prophecy card for a definite yes. So definite yes, I get a line for that additional card. I got a line, and I will let you read it, and I will read it for you. A line says, master yourself to allow alignment to occur. Stay strong and focused as you walk your path. Then we have rejection. Then we have self-sabotage. And then the last one we have romance. So right now I'm hearing office romance, new romance in college, high school, middle school, so forth. Take it how it goes. It's a general reading. So basically right now I'm hearing you're self-sabotaging yourself right now, whether it be in a class, work, or romance related matter, and like for example, you have friends who don't do their homework, and you're like, oh, well, I have mine, you can copy from mine. You're putting yourself out there, and you're basically not letting them do their work. And the reason why I say romance is because I have rejection here. So with the rejection and the self-sabotage card here, I'm getting the sense that you yourself is thinking, I like this person, male or female, again, it's a general reading, and they're out of my league, and you yourself are being the sabotager because in a sense, you're essentially rejecting yourself. You're just like over here, like, your self-esteem is very low, and so with that, you're rejecting yourself without even asking the person themselves. You're like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The reason why I say that is because it's romance card here, so they're right next to each other. They're letting you know, no, let's not do that. Let's not self-sabotage ourselves, because it's inner self, it's inner work, it's it's the thought, the mind. You're like, yeah, she's very pretty, but she has a lot of guy friends or a lot of girlfriends, and I just don't feel like I can compete. And they're saying, don't do that. No. And in order for you to be able to come into your power, and in order for you to get the confidence that you need, align yourself, with your higher self, your spiritual self, your spirit guides, and just you align yourself, do some meditation and be like, okay, so why am I doing this? Why do I feel this way? What can I do to improve myself? And just align yourself, because this card is here, and all you do turns to gold. Once again, it's telling you, whatever you do, it's gonna turn into gold. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be totally fine, because you're gonna get through this. This card right here is a through card. It gets through everything, and it's just letting you know you can do it too. You have the power. You have everything, and align your chakras. The color. It's just align your chakras along. All 7 of them. Work on them little by little, and while you do that, you will learn more about yourself. You will learn why you're self-sabotaging yourself in this relationship, and why you feel like you're rejected, because in a sense it's different for everybody, whether it be you're feeling down, you don't feel like you're deserved, or that they can get something better and whatnot, and you're projecting that yourself. Your karma, the law of attraction, you're attracting that negativity by self-sabotaging yourself, by saying, she can totally get someone better, someone much more cuter, hotter, or he, and you're just self-sabotaging yourself that way. So you need to essentially be like, I'm enough, I am, don't, yeah, I'm perfect the way I am. If you decide I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna do this, then go for it. Up to you. It's totally up to you. And if it doesn't turn out, then it doesn't turn out. And once again, it means that she wasn't meant for you, he wasn't meant for you, and there's totally someone better out there. But I feel like there's a lot of positivity here. But again, the self-sabotage card is here, and the rejection card is here. So that you need to work on that. You guys need to work on that, and in order to bring that positivity, this gold, and just work on it and align these chakras here. And this alignment needs to happen before anything else happens. That is all that I have for pile number 3. Yes, 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Alright, for those who picked pile number 4, here we go. Pile number 4, we have the freeze card. And then we have loss. And I will let you guys read it, and I will read it for you. Loss is saying, feelings of disappointment and loss will soon fade as you find strength in love. Love is patient and kind, so persist, learn, and emerge stronger. Then we have balance. And I will let you guys read it. Here you go. And I will read it for you. So it says, are you doing too much? Take time to rest, rejuvenate, and find balance in all aspects of your life. A change now will build a stronger foundation for your future. And then we have soulmate. Then we have compromise. And then the last card is forgiveness. So for this one, I'm getting the fact that you guys are grieving a loss or just being sad for a loss, because I got the freeze card here, and I'm getting the sense that this one's more of a frozen heart, broken heart, and just essentially, bitter feelings. Because I got romance here, soulmate. It's the soulmate card, so it's mostly, it can be romantic, it can be, a friendship-wise, maybe your best friend who happens to be your soulmate, you had a fight with them and they're like not talking to you, so you're at this point coming into the school year, new work, college, new semester, trimester, feeling like very, very disappointed, angry, sad, and you're like, oh, alright, so I'm fighting with my best friend, I'm fighting with my lover or a co-worker, and I'm not feeling very well about that. So basically, in a sense, it's just saying, right now, it's saying, these feelings of disappointment, whether they did something to you or, you did something to them, vice versa, it's a general reading. Those feelings of disappointment and loss will soon fade. So I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation. But first, you need to find that balance. You need to be like, okay, so what am I doing? Am I doing too much? Am I trying too hard? Or am I, just overthinking too much? Just, they're telling you stop that. You need to relax, rest, go to nature. She's here in nature, in the nature area, relaxing, breathing in, sleeping. Take it how it resonates. And they're just telling you, just find that balance in you, and whether you need to forgive, or you need to be forgiven, or you need to forgive yourself, then go ahead and do it, because once you do that, there will be a compromise. I feel like there will be a compromise with this individual, whether again it be a soulmate, partner, best friend, co-worker, that kind of thing, that kind of person. There's going to be a compromise, and there's going to be essentially a better time for you, because right now I'm just getting the fact that you're like, I can't do this. Can I just go to bed? Can I go to sleep? Can I not come out of the house at all? And because you're just feeling bitter, very, very at odds with the world, because you're at odds with the person you're closest to, whether again it be a co-worker, a best friend, a lover, and even your roommate. So they're just letting you know you have this, you're a cold shoulder, you're getting the cold shoulder, you're giving the cold shoulder, and just a general blast of frozen negative emotions right now. But once you both find your balance, and you're like, okay, so maybe I went too far, I might need to ask for forgiveness, or I need to forgive, vice versa, then it'll come to that compromise that I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to, because it's again someone you get along well with, and you're not feeling too good about being at odds with this person or this individual, so they're just letting you know it'll be fine. Just meditate, look for your inner balance to be able to come to terms with what's going on, what happened, and just come to that compromise, and essentially come to that understanding, that sense of it's all right. And yeah, that's all I have for pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Now let's go on to the last pile number 5 down here. Pile number 5, we have the song, the voice, not the song, this voice. We have goddess, and then I will let you read it, and I will read it for you. So this is goddess, and this one is saying, allow the strength of your inner guides to shine. You have the power to change the situation. Let the essence of your light dance as you nurture your feminine strength. Then it says, how teachable are you? This is the next card. How teachable are you? Then we have Phoenix Rising. This is definitely school related. Then we have Courage. And then the last one is If You Believe. So for this one here, I'm getting the sense that this is a learning process for you. Right now you're going through a bit of a rough time. Again, at school, you're like, I don't like school, I really don't want to be here, or a work related thing where you're in a stage of learning processing. You're like, okay, so I'm new here, or I just got promoted, I don't know what to do. So that's why this card is here. How teachable are you? How well are you willing to learn your new duties? How well are you willing to study and learn what you need to learn in order to pass those classes, in order to get your degree, in order to graduate? Because right now they're telling you, it's a rough time for you, but the Phoenix is here. You're as they say, you're dying in order to rise up again. You know, a new transformation, and to turn into the phoenix, that bird, that immortal bird that never dies. Sorry, I wasn't. The words weren't coming out. They're also telling you to have courage. Have courage, because if you believe and let your voice be heard, here we go, so you can see it too. Let your voice be heard, you know. You will find that your inner goddess, that feminine side of you, with feminine, masculine, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. It'll shine forth, and you'll be able to get through this. You'll find the courage and the strength that you think you were lacking, but it was just there waiting for you to discover it, waiting for you to tap into it. So believe. If you believe, you will definitely, most definitely succeed. Learning is a very big thing right now, because in the learning process you have to let your voice be known. You know, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, if you don't know, if you don't understand any part of the subject that you're studying, or you know, you don't understand how to work things in your work field, then you're like, okay, so what do I do here? And if you don't have the courage, and you know, you take your courage and be like, okay, how do I do this? And you're like, okay, so this is how they taught me, so this is how I should do it. But then it ends up being wrong, and you're like, all right then. So in this case, they're telling you, you know, have the courage to go to your superiors to ask for the advice needed. Even if you're a veteran too, and you're like, okay, I haven't done this in a while, but I feel very, very, you know, at odds as to whether I should tell my superior about this or not. Or, you know, if you're training someone and you're like, this is how I do it, this is how it's done, then, you know, you're over here like, I know how to do this. I don't need to be told how to do this. But in this case, they're telling you, how teachable are you? Are you willing to learn from those beneath you if you're in a higher status? For those who, you know, you're like, okay, so you know, you're like, okay, I know how to do this, you don't need to tell me. And yeah, you know, you're like, you're not willing to listen, so you're not willing to learn, so they're telling you, listen, and you might learn something. You might learn how to do things differently that might be beneficial and faster, and overall, you know, a great experience. And it'll help not only you, but the other person learn and understand that their opinions, their values, and everything else, it's, you know, it's being accounted for instead of, you know, them or you feeling like, you know, if you were that person and you're like, you have an opinion and your superior's like not listening to you, how will you feel? You're like, well, I don't feel like I'm needed. I feel like I'm not needed here. I feel like I'm not wanted here. I don't feel like I'm a part of the team. Then just think about it that way and have the courage and to, you know, be okay. So I'm a veteran, but you know, I'm willing to listen to you. I'm willing to listen to everyone else, to the opinions and the suggestions that you may have. And essentially, you'll grow as a team, as a class, and as a person, because you're willing to grow not only as yourself but with others. And that's all I have for pile number 5. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Now, I do have a couple of things I wanted to say. for those of you who stuck around for the end of the reading, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank every new subscriber. I will also open up a PayPal account for those of you who wish. You don't have to, it's not necessary. If you wish to donate anything at all, if you do donate, I will put a email in the link in the sorry, I will put up an email in the description below, and you can send over a screenshot of your donation, and with it what you can do is you can pick a topic, and for that topic I will make it my utmost priority to cover it. So if you have a pick a card reading that you want to do, and you're just like, I really want to do it, then that's one sure way to do it. But also for those of you who just don't wish to donate or anything whatsoever, that'll be fine. You can also put up a suggestion in the comments below, and I will do my utmost to listen. I read all the comments, so I will do my utmost to listen to the comments, read the comments, and listen to your suggestions, and I will write them down, so that way if I don't get to one of them one week, I will get to it in the next week. But definitely I will take every suggestion into consideration, and will definitely strive to do all the suggestions. But if you want to donate, go for it. And if you want like I said, a suggested reading that you want me to do, a pick a card reading, or if you have one or two questions that you want to ask me, I will go ahead and do it. Once again, I will leave an email in the description below for you guys to send that screenshot and your suggestion or your questions, and I will also once you do that, I will also send you a message regarding what I need for those of you who want to ask a question. One or two questions, I will send you a link of what I need aside from the questions, and I will give you that information. For those of you guys again who are looking for personal readings, in-depth personal readings, I will do a short video, and I will most likely upload it on Facebook. I will upload one here on YouTube as well. So for those of you who really want that and are looking forward to that, please let me know in the comments below as well, so that way I know about it and whatnot. And once again, as I said in the beginning, please, if you want any personal readings, or if you're very interested in that, follow my Facebook page. The link will be in the description below. I will be posting a lot of my information there, and if you have any questions about the readings I will be offering, I will be posting that on the Facebook page, and once that's available, I will also post it in the description below of my future videos. And for those of you who watch my previous videos, I will update the description for that as well, so keep a lookout for that message in that video, the future video, when I will have that put up. And once again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.